嗨，这里是诺玛说瑜伽，说什么？今天要说的是我旁边的这位 Fara 校长，我们来自纽约 On Factory 的创办人，也是我在纽约最棒的 partner Fara Mars。
谢谢，你好。
Yeah, so you're going to speak Chinese with the interview, right?
For me?
Yeah.
I wish.
Okay. Although
That would be.
I don't speak perfect English, but I'm gonna try my best to do the interview with Fara. Yeah, can you show your mouth so that our translator can see
I
your...
don't have.
Fara is more than 80s, 90s age years old.
Yeah, I'm 2 years younger than God.
Just kidding, he's 70 something. Anyway, doesn't matter. But his mind is like 30 or 20, even younger than me. I think he's very active and he comes to Taiwan and he travels alone and he knows all the transportation better than me.
Because you originally have a
No
car.
way.
I take the bus and metro and walk every day.
Yeah, so he can take the bus on his own in Taipei. That's very, talented.
It's very easy system.
Okay.
And all the names are in English.
Really?
And plus Google Translator with a camera.
Oh yeah, you have the Google Translate now.
You're
so
basically at home. And people are very helpful.
Really?
Everybody helps me with, where to get on, where to get off.
Why do you like Taiwan so much?
Because it's so beautiful, very nice people. And you are here.
Thank you.
To me, Taiwan is a mixture of
He
Switzerland.
told me that Taiwan is like a mix of Switzerland and Japan.
It's one of the most developed countries in Asia, basically.
Thank you. We didn't feel that way, but
What
hearing from you, I feel like, I fell in love with my home country again. So actually, Fara is an architect since 20-something or 30.
Yeah, I was
He's a
an
very
apprentice
successful...
in an office when I didn't have education. And then until I got my teacher training, architectural degrees. So one from Switzerland in Basel, and one from University of Oregon in US. Got 2 master's degrees.
Yeah.
And I had a very successful office in New York for years and years.
Yes.
I still do some consultation for projects. People need, they call me, email me, and I consult with them.
So you actually enjoy your work as an architect?
Yeah, very
for many years.
Still do.
Then why did you start to do yoga or even started your yoga business?
Starting yoga is a very funny story, and
Like?
it's not a holiest story. It's not before doing yoga, I was a gym rat. Somebody who lives in the gym, does all the aerobics and
hard
everything.
to tell. You don't look like a gym guy.
No, I don't mean muscle guy. All the aerobics, mountain climbing, rock climbing,
I see.
long distance runners, skydiving. My office, my architecture office, I was on top of Gold's Gym, which I designed. I was there every day, and there was a yoga teacher there that I wanted to pick up. So that's why I started.
For a woman.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But we became very good friends.
Only friends?
Absolutely friends.
So not as you wish.
No.
Sorry.
But she started working in our studio.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, she's a very popular teacher in New York. She started working in our studio.
Everything starts with a strong motivation. Maybe love or
yeah. You need some connection.
Curiosity.
You need some connection. Exactly, curiosity, love, whatever, to give you the first kick, and then on your way you find your way.
So you actually started to practice yoga since 50-something?
Well, I opened a studio, own factory at 2006.
That's
and I started
long ago.
The 16, 17, something
16 years ago.
And then I did my teacher training 4 years before that, and I did yoga 3 years before that. But since physically I was in very good shape, it came to me very fast. So.
Okay.
And we all started in Ashtanga, of course. There was nothing else at that time.
No, I started Ariel.
Ariel, it was a guy who was doing it in his own loft, and I liked it, and they were doing it in a couple of gyms. And me and my manager took, let's take classes and see if it's trend or it's sustainable. So we took like 5, 6 classes, and and we decided it's sustainable, and then we brought it to
on factory,
and then our relationship with that guy didn't work.
Yeah, we don't need to say who that is.
No, and, which was actually good because it freed a lot of yoga teachers and studios from franchise rules.
Yes.
Because of our become a case, court case. And then we started our own way because we believed in artistic freedom.
Yeah.
We believe that teachers are free to create their own classes, their own poses. So we don't tell them what to do. Always in New York, people are creating new moves, new postures. Every 6 months.
It's a very creative studio in New York.
And every 6 months we change our manuals, teaching manuals, because there are new postures. Some of them not working anymore, or was a problem with it. So
they change.
We're open. Our manuals are live. The students, we encourage all the students to write, to help us to always keep it alive, keep it fresh.
And people love it. To get it fresh all the time.
Yeah, we have been very successful. We brought so many new components to, like when we started, there was no aerial dance, there was no aerial code, there was no
aerial fictive fly.
Aerial single point. There was none of this. We just people play with it, and we put it on schedule and loved it.
Yeah, I still remember the first time I met Fara. He is just like a master, very generous one. From his air, from his personality, from his talking, I feel really loved, and I feel that he is really helping people to grow, potentials, and helps you to find out what you really can do. Like you don't even know.
I feel the same way about you guys.
Really?
I learned a lot more from all of you.
Thank you. Because now we have our factory in Taiwan, New York, and Hanoi, and Da Nang in Vietnam, and Hoi An in Malaysia.
Kuala Lumpur, Penang.
Used to have Thailand and Korea. Now they're just taking a pause for a while. Coming soon, yes.
Well, we're working on Japan together.
Maybe. We don't know yet.
Buddha.
And now we can know a really good teacher is really very important for people who started to do yoga.
Well, teachers are the most important aspect of any studio. They have a big responsibility because they guide you. So-called guru. Guru means bringing from light, from darkness. Showing the way.
Darkness to light.
It's very important.
He is my light. So how do we train these good teachers that good enough to guide people?
Our teacher trainings, my teacher always said, move like yourself.
Move like yourself.
Just whatever your move is, that's your move. We help people, because just doing warrior 1, warrior 2, up, down, it's boring. Anybody can do that.
Yeah, you can just follow the book.
But I wrote some notes. We'd help people to discover their own potentials, their own voice, their own style. And I always tell teachers, learn from your students. There's no better learning place than in a teaching class. You learn so much from students. I learn every day.
It's a mutual thing.
Absolutely. And steep yourself into reading about yoga. There's many books and philosophy and stuff. Don't stick only to the physical aspect of it, even as a teacher. Because all these words, all these poses actually have a background. The name meaning something. So know that. You don't have to show it up, but know that, because some students really want to know it. And I think it helps a lot that teachers, or even everybody, keep a beginner mind.
That's true.
Don't always, I know everything. So if you know everything, you're never going to learn anything. Keep it open. Keep it real beginner's mind. It helps you to learn faster.
And always look back and learn the basic things.
The most important things are the basics.
Can you recommend some of our benefits about our own factory teacher trainings? Like 200-hour one?
Number one, our teacher trainings are all approved by International Yoga Alliance of the US.
Yoga Alliance.
And all different locations and all different days, they have their own curriculum that has to be approved by Yoga Alliance. You can't just say, I'm going to teach a training in Taiwan.
Some people do that.
No. It's a very laborious, long process if you do it right. You have to submit the book, you have to submit the hours, you have to submit the lead teachers, segments of program to be approved. And our teacher training needs 180 hours, which means in the classroom or online, since COVID, online is approved as in contact. And we cover 200, with 200 hours we give you the ropes, the thread to begin your journey to yoga and teaching. We have to work on postures, alignments, philosophy. I include different methods of yoga because it's not only vinyasa. There's where does this come from, where does that come from, what is hatha, what is this?
All the stories.
All the, all the mythology and history behind all this.
I love yoga mythologies.
And yes, and
it's
then
very funny.
How to manage a class. You don't go just teach. You have to manage a class. Is your stage. When you go to a classroom, is the light okay? Is the temperature okay? Is the air okay? Is the sound system working?
A lot to take care.
You have to do all that before the class comes. Greet the students, engage the students. That's what makes you a good teacher. Remember, you do teacher training because you want to teach eventually and have some income, which is important. You invest a lot of money and time into this teacher training.
An important thing, but not only thing.
Of course, but you have to give it to them. So, how to arrange a class, how to make the sequencing of the class. I always say, don't make a book of the class, keep it open. Because when you come to class, for my classes, usually look at the class, the students tell you what to teach. The look of the class.
Even if you have your schedule plan in your mind,
it's
throw it
away. Sometimes you come in the class, everybody's sitting down, the hot outside, and we said, what do you want to do? I said, do you want it easy? Do you want it this? Whatever this. I said, okay. One student said, can I just lay down? I said, your class. You can lay down 1 hour, do nothing. The other, also the most important is yoga ethics. Very important, how to behave as a so-called guru, how to behave with the students, morally, ethically. So we don't allow teachers just touch students. Before touching, we said we teach them how to ask first. Because there's two aspects. One, they may have physical injury. And some other one is they may have difficulties in their life with touch. We don't know what the history of a person is. So you always ask. Personally, I always use a towel before I touch somebody. So we do that. I notice in Asia, people touch and nobody thinks about it. In one teacher training, I said, well, if you do that in New York, you probably go to jail.
That's true, no lawsuit.
But it has to be absolutely ethical, innocent to be touching people because those students trust you. And you cannot betray that trust.
That's true.
That's the most important thing. And of course the setting of the classroom. And then we go to poses and what to do. We also, everybody has to teach how to chant, mantras, meditation, and history of yoga and business of yoga. How to make your resume, how to make your business card, how to portray yourself on Instagram, on social media if you want. It's up to you whatever you want to do. You don't censor anything. But if you put a picture of yourself on social media, showing your butt and showing this, people, what are you selling?
Some people does it.
Many people do. Like very famous teacher who does this, Kino. Kino McQuarrie, she's a very famous Ashtanga teacher. She lives on the beach. So when she wears bathing suit when she's on the beach. But she's in the house or she's in a place, she wears a very, sort of modest clothing, which is a very important part of yoga. In India, people don't have brand names and yoga clothes. They go in your street pants, in saris and stuff.
Normal wears.
You know, so
like this.
So these are the stuff we try to hammer in to bring home in our teacher trainings, more than just up, down.
Yeah, even some people, they are not meant to be a teacher, yoga teacher. They can take it to understand thoroughly of yoga.
90% of the people tell me, oh, I want to do it, but I don't want to teach.
Yeah, you don't
They all
have to.
teach.
Yes.
They all teach.
They all teach.
They all end up teaching.
End up teaching. Okay.
One of our best teachers, she started yoga. She had never done yoga. She did teacher training. She became one of the best teachers.
Okay.
She was eager. She wanted to.
I think that's even better because she doesn't have the intention of like making money by this or she just want to learn more.
She doesn't have a pre-knowledge of I know everything. I don't listen.
Yeah. She learns from
She jumps
zero.
in whole mind and body and observes everything. So
that's
this
so
is
good.
absolutely.
We want this guy.
Absolutely
we
true.
want this kind of people.
Being a yoga teacher, it doesn't mean that you should be able to do headstand. You have to teach how to do headstand. You have to learn how to inspire people.
Yeah.
How to keep an hour of exciting, happy people. You serve those people. And most important thing, personally, that a lot of people sort of look at me, are you crazy? From the second day or third day of teacher training, I have students teach.
That's it.
Because I want them to find their voice right away.
Oh, that's true.
You know, don't.
Yes, like Adrian's always.
Speak loud, you know, because I'm deaf, I don't hear. You have to talk like a teacher.
On the stage.
To the whole class, yes. Public speaking is very important for a teacher. As you said, it's a stage. You have to know how to talk, how to behave. The most important thing I try to tell them, we try to teach the students, is don't become a robot. Don't repeat what the teacher said, what I say. Learn everything in this book, then throw the book away and be yourself. Your own character.
Make it your own thing.
Your own character. Your class is you. Should be different than Shani, should be different than you. So everybody has to have their own characters.
Yeah, teacher training is not only about asana, poses.
No. It's about teaching.
It's about teaching.
Inspiring
people. And to know more about yourself.
Absolutely. And you learn. And people were surprised actually, you know, like they said, oh, I didn't expect it to be that way. You know? Some people.
It's a journey.
Definitely. It's frustrating for some people. They start crying and they say, I don't know, this is like difficult.
They want to quit.
And I said, look, give it one more day. Try to see, you know, what is bothering you. Talk about it. You know, just this is. It doesn't matter how many in the group, that group becomes a family at that time. They talk to each other. Every morning we have a circle and everybody has to say how they feel and what bothers them. Don't keep it inside. True, bring it out right away. So share it with everybody. So our teacher training it's not easy. I'm just telling you guys, if you do it, it's
200 hours, it's not easy.
It's not easy. And also I tell everybody, this is your time and your money, don't waste it. If you waste it, if you don't complete your thing, you graduate but you never get our certificate. You never get one factory's name. It's not for sale. It's, you know, you have to really earn it and that's our goal.
But it's also just an entrance of knowing yoga. It's not the end. It's not like, oh, I finished learning it. No, you just started.
No, you started.
Yes.
You started your yoga journey. Then you have to learn. You have to teach and teach and teach and learn and learn and learn. Some people like myself go a little into philosophy. Some people, you know, like they go to 300 hours to other workshops. I think workshops are very good. 300 hours is good to do if you want to be a leader, teach trainer. And a lot more important than that, if you want to work in our organizations, you be certainly membership with Yoga Alliance, and to build your hours towards ERYT, experienced yoga teacher, certified yoga teacher, to do teacher trainings.
It's
that's very important. We give you a half price ticket, then the rest is yours. You can go endless. Where you can go is endless, like everything else.
Yeah, it's also a very good choice for the part-time job, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, if you have your own main career and then you practice yoga, then maybe you feel like you can start with it.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be like, I'm gonna be so professional enough to teach. You can start with leading your friends and families.
Well, that's the most important thing. We actually, a part of our class is that you have to teach it private.
Yeah.
You have to bring someone from outside. You have to go on the street, find someone, bring them to teach. You don't want to teach the other students.
Yeah.
It has to be totally someone who never done yoga, or maybe someone to see how difficult it is to be a beginner teacher. The most difficult.
Yeah.
So it's beginning, like we, in our organization, I'm sure we have, what you call it, the name, community classes. Community classes for blossoming teachers. That community class for people who don't have money, like the cost of the class is half or less, or donation. Blossoming teachers teach real people, real classes. They get the donation and they build experience of teaching. And we have apprentice accelerates your way to teaching, because you work with one of the teachers on one factory one-to-one for 3 months. You help them to teach their classes, you observe them, you assist them, and they accelerate you, and the teacher pay full attention just to you. Accelerates if you really want to teach. But none of this is a guarantee to get a job at home factory.
Yeah, of course. It's not a guaranteed thing. Even you graduated from a university, you are not guaranteed to have a very good job.
Yeah. So I want to make sure people know that we train you to teach for us. We want to be the best to teach for us, but it's no guarantee. You have to audition. You have to do all the stuff that everybody else does. But we look at you with flowery eyes, because you're our child. We trained you, so we want you to get the wing and fly. You give them wing to fly. And also another thing we do very important is that we train you to be a yoga studio owner. We try to teach you about business of yoga. Yeah. Because eventually many people want to open yoga studio. Foolish enough to know this thing is making money. But we train them to do that. We give them the tools to be able to do that. So it's a very wholesome all-around teacher training. And this one actually that we're doing hopefully in June. We're gonna have one in July this year. We have a full day of, it's very diverse. It's actually very diverse. We have full day of Tibetan singing bowl workshop with a very wonderful teacher from Vietnam. And so you can start using that instrument in your classes. And
music therapy.
It's sound bath, sound therapy, healing. And which is vibration of singing bowls are really incredible. You have to.
It's very powerful.
It's very powerful. It vibrates your entire body from within to out. And then Magda, who is a co-teacher with me. Magda. She's an amazing teacher from England and Poland. She's a powerful woman. Fun mama. And
we love fun people.
Crazy person. She will do all the doshas and philosophy stuff. And who else is in that program?
May. May is one of our best teachers.
She's absolutely wonderful.
She's very good at anatomy.
Yes, she's absolutely wonderful teacher.
And Iris.
And I encourage you guys to take her classes.
Yeah, May and Iris. And Fara, of course.
So it's hopefully it will be another fun teacher training. We're doing everything. All you have to do is to show
and get ready of being tortured.
Yes. And also another thing that we do, we find a platform on the social media. Either we create fan page on Facebook, or if you're not Facebook, the social media of your choice, line maybe here, a group that I post things, videos and stuff from all over the world. History of yoga, Iyengar, fun things, movies for you to learn. You want to see what's happening in the world, what happened in the world, what's going to happen. All that stuff as a reference. We post that reading list.
I brought lots of resources.
Yes, I personally brought a whole bunch of books for you guys.
The best thing is to know Fara in person and to know how he deal with everything in life.
The best thing to know me and hate me, because I give you pain.
They will love you. To learn how to love generously, I think.
It's a karma.
Priceless part.
Karma is a wheel.
Yeah.
So around this wheel that you're doing good, people doing good for you, to you, the world, if you stop, the whole wheel stops. So it stops for you, it stops for everybody. So you will have to keep this goodwill, karma wheel turning all the time. You can never have enough.
Thank you very much for sharing this secret.
Thank you for giving me opportunity.
Of course, we always want to do an interview with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you guys have any other questions, we can actually do another episode with interview with Fara. Again, he's coming to Taiwan very often from this year. I'm so happy.
2 hours flight?
Yeah, because he lives in Vietnam right now. And I hope you enjoy Taiwan.
Very much.
Yeah.
It becomes harder and harder to leave.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you get used to it.
Yeah,
nice.
I know.
He's gonna live here forever.
I know all the places, I know all the restaurants. It's fun. Yeah. And people, Home Factory teachers and Home Factory members are really like the family. So it's getting harder to leave the family, go to somewhere else.
Okay, you stay forever.
I would love to. I have to get a cat though.
Cat?
Yeah.
Okay. It's your cat. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna have many exciting news coming soon. And now we hope that we help you to understand our 200-hour teacher training and maybe more trainings to come.
Yeah. And if you have any question, reach out. To the Home Factory staff. Can give you more detailed information. And I'm sure I'm not going to get involved in your business. I'm sure in the US and Vietnam and other countries, we have paying plans. People cannot pay at once, they can make a plan.
Yeah, we do have
perfect.
This.
So,
same.
if you really want to do it, we make it possible for you.
Yeah. Hope to see you guys soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.